Hello everyone, welcome on in and happy Monday. I hope everyone has had a decent day or will have a good day depending on your time zone. We are back with some more Reels of Mourning, our pulp noir campaign. 64 episodes. But yes.
It's almost nice.
Almost nice. Just 5 more. But yes, the music you hopefully heard at the start is by Aaron Kenny. It's called The Black Cat, and you can find it over at the YouTube library of royalty-free music. The sound effects and music during the game will be by Sirenscape. The overlay starting soon screen, maps and character info sheet were made by me in Incarnate. Our amazing character art was made by Nathan. You can find him over on YouTube. I was like glued to the whole thing with the Eladrin. She's so cute. I love the duck.
Thank you. The duck was needed.
Yes, the duck was very needed. And the chest weasel thing is by Pointy Hat. You can find him as well over on YouTube. And while you're on YouTube, you can check out the 2 channels associated with this Twitch channel. The first one is the Lorite, which is where all the D&D and TTRPG stuff goes. And then there's a Minecraft channel that you can actually show your kids without feeling too bad about it. It's PG-13, so there might be a couple of cursings from time to time, but I try to keep it to a minimum there.
Gosh darn it!
Yeah, there has been a bad word or 2 that I've had to censor.
Please tell me you added ducks.
I have not. I have a duck sound somewhere, but I have not. I just put in the creeper explosion sound instead. But I do have a duck sound somewhere.
How many of those were because I've jump scared you whilst you've been and I've been at work?
A couple.
Good, cool, thanks. Just wanted to check to make sure. Got to make sure I'm keeping my record of being a pain in the backside.
Yes. Most of them I managed. Like most of them happen when I'm just like talking or doing other stuff, so I can cut that out of the video without feeling too bad about it. If you want a blooper reel, come check out this channel on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, because that's when I record most of this stuff. And Psycole more than once has nearly made me jump off a wall or a cliff or, into lava. Stuff like that. It's
Oh
fun.
no.
Yeah, it's like I'm shifting over the void in the end, and then suddenly there's a knock, and it's like, right. Okay, I'm glad my pinky didn't move, or I would have ended up in the middle of absolute nowhere. Right, and last but not least, yeah, we have a Discord. You can check that out as well. Last but not least, if you want to see what you can do to help or hinder the party, you can type in !perks in the chat. Such things as the red hero point diamonds, or stuff like Tarkanan marauders can show up and nearly disintegrate my players.
No. Be nice.
So yeah, that one was because I was a little bit sad about the Dead Bark Dryad, so I decided to do a Tarkanan Marauder instead. And that one nearly disintegrated the Warlock. So, say thank you, Psycole.
I'm still having flashbacks.
I'm not saying that.
All I'm saying is I am already 52k to the next wandering boss.
All right. Yeah, let's go around the table and introduce our players. And Andy.
Yes. 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 Excellent. Magnificent.
I am concerned.
Titillating, you might say.
I would.
I'm Andy. I will be portraying the illusionist wizard Craren, and I have to start off with something different, in between, right?
Right.
So, according to a 1995 study, pigeons can tell the difference between Picasso and Monet. We don't really know why, but the birds can differentiate between the two artists. And technically, the real name, quote-unquote real name for a hashtag # is an octothorpe. An octo is really easy, it's just 8 points at the symbol, but according to Merriam-Webster dictionary, the thorpe part is a mystery. We don't know what that originates from.
Thorpe as in THORPE.
Yes.
It means village in Old English.
Yeah, but that's from a linguistical point of view. It's not established that octothorpe means 8 villages.
No, but maybe they're going with like a village square idea.
That might actually be. Yeah.
Huh.
I like that. I will now. This is now canon, and I will write this into etymological books, and I will explain this to Merriam-Webster so they can include this factoid into their dictionary.
Yeah.
Glad I can be of service.
Lillith.
I think my brain just died of all the information. Hi, I'm Lilith, or Lily, or Lils, Queen of Ducks.
Quack quack.
Quack, yes. And I'm portraying Mile Bleakwood, or Flo Bleakwood, depending on a flip of a coin. The first sportwork of this party.
Terris.
Yes.
Quack, quack.
Oh, me.
Yes.
Me, right. Hi, I'm Terris, your friendly neighborhood ferret. Today I am portraying Eberron Weaver, sometimes known as Nana Knits, sometimes known as Talon, the albino drow bard. And did you know that sloths can hold their breaths longer than dolphins, about 40 minutes, by lowering their heart rates?
That's actually useful.
Yes.
I did know that, but I can't really remember. There is a documentary thing type flute that brought up the reasoning why, and it has actually nothing to do with their slow movements in water. There's something entirely different biological mechanism that triggers that, and I can't for the life of me remember why.
Psycole.
Hello, I am Psycole. Sorry, I've had a complete brain empty. I am playing Remus Dodon, the Kalashtar Barbarian fighter and first cat of the party. Gonna have to start adding that one in at some point. And I have my usual 3 dad jokes prepared. Is everybody ready?
No.
What's a lion and a witch doing in a wardrobe? It's none of your business.
Wow.
All right.
Yes. Yep. What do you call a bee who is having a bad hair day? A frisbee.
Yate.
And which country eats the unhealthiest food? Greece.
Really? Oh, I thought that was a fact for a
Oh,
second.
there you
I was like, surely America, no?
I win.
Oh, fucking hell.
2 points to 2 points to Psycole. 2 points to Psycole.
I also
What?
got reminded of a really bad quote that I'm not gonna say on stream because that might be crossing the line, but it has to do with preferences and wardrobes and Narnia.
Yeah.
Nathan!
Hello, I am Nathan, otherwise known as the Art Arcana. I am playing Romulus Daldorn, the Clash Star Hexblade Bloodhunter, and second book of the party. And my fun fact fits the theme of what we were discussing before the stream. Did you know that a dentist invented the electric chair?
I did know that.
I was looking through this list and I saw dentist and I was like, perfect. We'll go for that today.
How is that gonna help me?
You have been fed by knowledge and that knowledge will help your teeth heal.
No, it will make me more scared of the dentist.
It's fine, it's all good.
Sorry,
Yeah.
just read Ardana's quote in the Discord server. So if you wish to come and understand
Oh.
what I'm chuckling about, please come and join the Discord server. Although that might be in the hidden section, so it might need to go somewhere else.
Oh dear.
And hi, I am Ardana, or Joe, or you there, since Lillith is here. I am the DM and channel runner around these parts. And I have two different facts that kind of relate to both to what we were talking about. And I think I'm going to go with the one that I thought of first. Is that, did you know that if you put a infant underwater, they will automatically hold their breath?
I didn't know that.
I don't recommend doing this unless it's under very controlled circumstances, because some infants are stupid and will not hold their breath. But most still have that innate muscle memory from when they were in the womb. And will just stop breathing if you put them underwater. Most!
Why didn't you tell me that? Why didn't you tell me that last week? Because my colleague brought their baby in today, and it would have been fun to experiment.
You know the bit I told you about controlled circumstances?
It is controlled circumstances. I'm just going to dunk it in a water trough with Mum there. So if it doesn't hold its breath, it's just being dunked.
I mean, that's fair. Do that with you can do that again with permission. Cat, I kind of need my keyboard. Could you not have your butt on it? Thank you. He just gave me the dirtiest what the fuck look. Yes, you are so adorable. Alright, anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time?
Right, sorry, that's my job, isn't it?
I wasn't here, so I can't actually say anything.
But you were in chat for a lot
I'm
of it,
never
so you
going
could
to
have done
take
it.
that job for you. No, from you. No.
Okay.
I was in chat for half the time. I have not known what the fuck you have been up to.
Fair enough. So what we did was we started dealing with the House Tarkonen operatives. Yes, I somehow managed to confuse that word with the Dune universe, and I'm like, I was not in a desert, we were in a market.
It's Harkonnen.
Yes, in the market. As per usual, some of our more intelligent and charisma-based characters decided it would be a good idea to attempt to talk them down, and when that didn't work, Remus got to kill people, as did Flo. That's broadly how I think worked. There was some Well, yes, and I think Craren killed one as well, didn't you? Well, hold on, no, Craren killed the House Tarkin operatives, and then the other two we managed to capture and tie up, and between Oren and Remus torture into revealing additional information about what they are doing in the city and why. Whilst that was happening, they attempted Romulus and Mael searched the body of the corpse, which was primarily just dust at this point, having had a blight cast on it by Craren. So that's what we decided to do. We also decided it would be a good idea to vacate the premises of the fight before we were collared by any guards, given that said guards probably saw us at the post office burning down yesterday, and we only arrived in the city yesterday, and therefore we appear to be attracting a lot of trouble for a group of individuals that have only been here that are only here to trade in textiles. Because of the event, though, however, we decided it would be a good idea to send a letter to Flo's contact asking to delay the meeting that she had planned for midday, for which we think we got a reply to say yes, but it needs to happen today, so we will be heading back over there later on. And Craren decided it would be a good idea that we should at least start the conversation with the leaders of the city about bringing in the rail through the city. Craren and Oren did all of the talking, whilst the twins stood downstairs and acted as walkie-talkies for the two elves. So I think, yes, so that they could have a silent communication without actually being mentally connected to one another. And in the process of discussing the lightning rail with the mayor, we realised that the mayor is a wee bit power hungry and probably likes the idea of having control over it, which may or may not mean that we need to install someone more appropriate at a later date. We get a bit more information about the attack at the post office and potentially the market, with the mayor fingering the Swords of Liberty as a potential. Flo was outside with us without the twins. Mail. I think that was right. Yes. Fuck! I've lost the train of thought. My bad. Where am I? What's he doing? You too.
Breathe.
That was it. No, it wasn't. Shit, my brain's now thinking of Simpsons references.
I believe Craren and Oren were talking to the mayor, and then as they left, there was another person there who knew Oren, and they were having a conversation.
Yes, that was it. Thank you. I've got to the point I was trying to get to in my notes. Yes, the pianist in the room with the mayor stands up and greets Oren / Talon like a long lost friend, and his name is Vaughn, although I've managed to spell it differently in 2 sets of notes.
Wait. The pianist, you said?
The pianist, yes.
Okay, thank you. I was like, what?
I mean, it's Oren. It could have easily been a penis.
Oren would like to point out that man is definitely a penis.
Okay, well, anyway, Vaughn, the pianist.
No, the penis. You were right the first time.
Okay. Was yeah, I've spelt it the same as my work colleague called Vaughn in a couple of spaces, which is why I was getting confused. I was like, what the hell is that bald-headed dude doing here? Anyway, hold on, I've lost my train of thought again. Oh my god, my brain is like freaking Waterloo Station tonight. Yes.
Oh,
anyway, the pianist Vaughn walks up to Talon and makes it abundantly clear that they know each other, and decides to escort them out of the building. To which Vaughn tells Oren that he is there with his brother, I think, to return Oren, and Oren has basically said fuck off, and if they were to meet, one of them may end up dead, which implies that there is a whole load of backstory that we are about to be dumped on at some point very, very soon, which means I really need to do my spider webs. Oren also says he does not want the glory and just wants to be left alone, which is also quite intriguing. And there was also a conversation about whether or not they should inform Elvara where Oren is, and agrees it's not a good idea too. I think we've basically, that kind of concluded Vaughn, Craren and Talon moving out of the mayor's building and joining up with the twins and Flo outside, and we were about to head to the docks to rendezvous with Flo's rat problem.
All right, you can have a point of inspiration for that one. If you already have inspiration, you can bounce it to someone else.
Mine. I think I used it last time.
Fair enough. And we are going to move ahead a few hours, and if everyone is as comfortable as we are going to get, let's get started. I'm gonna move all of you to the gate of the Docklands.
I'd like to ask a question first.
Sure, go for it.
How many blood did you use? Psycole?
2 seconds.
I know you used one, so I took away one.
Yes, I used one, and I think I changed your total to 2, because you can find a second one, and you can use a second one now.
Okay. And you didn't transform, so I still have that.
Yes, and you. Also
and I see I've taken some hits.
Yes, and the question would be whether we didn't have enough time to take a short rest, or we haven't said that we have taken a short rest.
No,
Okay.
There have been 3 hours. It takes about an hour. If you don't cut through the buildings, etc., if you follow the road around, it'll take you roughly 2 hours to get to the Dockland gates, which still leaves you an hour to take a short rest before you need to meet the guy about the rat problem. So if you want, you can take a short rest.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not advantageous to have a short rest. How do y'all weird bleeders feel like in this?
Well, Oren's always happy to take a rest.
I think maybe a short rest might be good, and then
Says the warlock, who would like his spell slots back.
I have no idea what you mean.
Oh, don't worry. When we get round to doing the new Thursday campaign, I will be begging for short rests every 5 minutes. Don't worry.
I mean, technically as a fighter, you should know the pain.
Yeah, but most of my... I mean, I'll take a short rest. I don't mind having my short rest, but I don't track the action surge that I get back at the moment, because I know that I only get one of them, and we tend to do a lot of long.
Sleeps? Rests?
Yes, between combats. We tend to only really do one combat per day. Very rarely do we get more in.
Yeah.
Except for those few occasions when Remus runs out of rages. It is not fun.
Alright. Well, let's... Since this actually has to work, I probably just jinxed it.
Oh no.
A lone gull calls against the wind, as the protection of the city walls gives way to the open air of Lake Galifar. The docklands are packed with people, shouting, laughing, arguing. Above it all, you can hear the groaning of cranes and the thumping of hammers against protesting wood. Flo, you have a hard time picking out one scent among the hundreds floating by you. Seagrass, rotting fish, tar, people. It all blends into a thick wind tickling your senses. It is, however, not hard to pick out the flamboyantly dressed red tiefling leaning against a crate not far from an enormous ship. The lightning arcs from the ship's hull frames the tiefling's form perfectly, and the sharp scent of ozone cuts through the other scents as you get closer. Several other people are currently looking up at the large ship, but one man seems very interested in the tiefling. What would you like to do as I move you all to the map?
Have I met this tiefling before?
Give me a... You tell me. Would you have met a tiefling known as Jax before?
If we've been in Droam before, she would have seen him, but that doesn't mean she would know him. She would, like, recognize him, but not be like, I know exactly who that is. More like, I've seen you before.
Yeah, Jax is pretty easy to recognize. He always dresses exquisitely, and even though his clothing kind of looks simple cut, the fabrics stand out as being very expensive. And his horns are adorned in like jewelry, and there's also like silver, actually not silver, gold chains braided into his shoulder length black hair. Where did they... Oh, there's the guy. This guy is leaning against the railing. Oh, you guys would be somewhere around here.
Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah. And this guy... Nope, why didn't you let me ping? This guy is paying more attention to the tiefling than the big lightning sparking ship behind him.
I mean,
Does he look recognizable?
Very plain looking person. Probably one of the dockhands working here on a break, probably.
Well, I'd never seen a ship like that ever, sparkling. But I know the tiefling. Or well, I've seen him before in Droam.
What's his name?
You can see the toggles like going in her head. Brax. Or was it Rax? Rex? I'm pretty sure it was Brax.
Frank it is.
Keith.
Brad?
Well, there's one way to fix that. Just call him mate.
Oh, we don't do that in Droam, except if they're actually our mate.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
While this is happening, can I have a look at the ship and see if I know anything about the fact that there is like lightning and swirling around it randomly. Have I seen anything like that before?
Yes, you have.
Ooh.
They are... You probably haven't seen one up close, but air galleons are common in Sharn.
Oh, okay. This is interesting.
You also realize that if you fall into that water, it's gonna be a bad time.
This is interesting. Don't fall in.
Oh, my brother, I was
I-
going to take a swim.
I didn't intend to.
Lightning and water, as we know, don't mix, especially salt water. So probably not a good idea to have a little bathe.
That's unusually observant of you.
Well, I've seen these quite a bit around Sharn growing up.
So,
never-
am I going to assume you fell into the soup once or twice?
No, but I'm just using my deductive reasoning here that A plus B does not equal a good time.
You have deductive reasoning?
Apparently so.
Ah. Newfangled skill. I
Miss-
enjoy this.
Miss
Yeah.
DM.
Yes.
We've previously come across somebody who may or may not have used to had an air galleon. And we learnt the name of that air galleon, which I think the twins were familiar with, at least in part. Is this that air galleon?
I mean, if you want to go up and check, you can.
Yeah.
Can I do so as... No, that's not the word I was looking for. Serendipitously is not the word I was looking for. As unsuspiciously will be the word I will go with. Can I?
You mean inconspicuously?
That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. For some unknown reason, it was stuck with an "un" at the front, and I'm like, no, that's not the word. My brain is not with it today. I'm really sorry.
I mean, it really depends on what you're trying to do, I guess.
I'm trying to be as casual as possible and have a look at the ship to understand whether or not it may or may not be the person that I threw some shit at some point in the previous part of this campaign.
You can absolutely do that. And
You did what now?
I believe it was pre-Orin and Kraran joining, but it may have involved two golems of some sort, which Remus decided to use as bowling balls on the rest of the party.
yes,
God, how long ago was that?
You're trouble.
7.
Jesus.
and yeah, as you walk along, it's not very difficult to be inconspicuous in a absolutely crowded dock space or dock area. And you come up to the rear end of this air galleon, and along the side it says Howling Princess.
Was that the ship?
Yes.
Oh God.
Okay, fine. I do a connection with every single one except for Flo, because I believe she's got her ring on, and basically say, Romulus and I may have had, well, more specifically, I may have had a crossover with this particular ship in the past.
Oh, so we're on friendly terms then.
Friendly as in we attacked him at the slight urging of Darrick because he is a rival and a pirate, and I may or may not have blown up 2 of his golems.
So not friendly then.
Well, it depends on how much he remembers. It was several weeks ago. God,
months, I think.
About a month, at least a month.
If you blew
not
up one
long.
of my golems, I would probably remember it for more than a few weeks.
But it's not like I use a war cry that says, I am Remus Del Dawn, die, bitch, die, or something like that when I'm fighting.
Funny that you should say that.
Yes.
You're pretty distinctive, buddy.
Well, you've dyed my hair, and I've got a
This is
warhammer
true.
now compared to what I fought him with before. I'm sure I only used a battle axe.
It's like
And
you're
I
a whole
shrug
new
my
person.
shoulders to make sure it's underneath my coat. Sorry.
Oh, dear.
No.
Yeah, it's like you're a whole new person.
Yes.
Character development right here.
It's much less development and much more of unearthing atrocities in the past. That's vaguely different, but important distinction.
I have concerns.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I can't remember whether or not the person we fought was the captain or the science officer.
It was the
Both
science
person.
officer.
Thank you. I'm sure it was the science officer. I vaguely recall remembering that note from last time.
Alright. Well, it is approaching the time where you were supposed to meet a person, Flo. And considering that... Actually, give me a history check real quick. I want to see if you connect the dots.
Oh lord.
Oh, no.
I mean,
It takes a few takes, but you do eventually connect the dots between rat problem, meeting someone at the docks, being told to meet Jax in Zandrar for another issue, and that particular Jax showing up at the docks.
While they're having like the conversation in each other's head, basically all they see is Flo like pointing places. Like you can see her trying to connect the dots. Then she like suddenly turns to the party and be like, "His name is Jax, I think. Not Brax, Jax. And that's a good thing."
I'm sure it is.
And she will just casually walk up to him. And like, he's taller than Flo, right?
Yes. He's about, let's say, 5'10".
Yeah, much taller than Flo.
Aren't some field mice taller than Flo?
I mean,
No. Mice and rats are different. Excuse me?
Yes. Oh! Hello there.
I've seen you in Droam.
That was a while ago. Shorty, can I help you?
Are you by any chance, Jax?
That's my name. Yes.
Would you believe me if I was told about the rat problem?
This city has a lot of rat problems. You come to me about a rat problem, I'm guessing a rat sent you.
And you can see her like looking around, kind of like, duh. How else do you get to know? Yeah.
Then I'm also guessing that you left your colors behind in the city of monsters. Bleakwood?
Well, I'm not very.
I meant your
They don't-
uniform.
Well, yeah, I'm not allowed to wear it at the moment.
Excellent. Well, I see you brought an entourage.
Oh, this is my. And you can see her kind of like hesitating a little bit, being like, "This is kind of my new pack. Some of them aren't my kind."
And then there's the elves.
Well, I think if you trust them, we should take this little rendezvous somewhere else. We have an audience. And he looks over to the man who still has not looked anywhere else except now Flo and Jax.
Maybe he thinks you're handsome.
Everyone does, darling.
Also true. He also might want to pickpocket you. You have a lot of gold.
Also true. Now, I'm starting to smell like fish. So, wanna move this somewhere else? Or are you paying for the cleaning services of my clothes?
Oh, that's okay. We have. And she points at Oren. We kind of have our own cleaner.
Fancy dressed one as that.
Hmm.
Let's move to the grass then. This is for your eyes. Well, your friends if you trust them as well, I guess.
And you can see her.
George?
You can see her ears going backwards a little bit as she starts walking. Like, I trust them, but they don't trust me.
Nonsense. I trust you implicitly.
We trust you.
Just want to hit the letter.
That someone still possesses.
I gave the letter to. I told you about. We talked about this.
Still doesn't mean I can be sad. I can't be sad about it.
I know. Actions speak louder than words, and I plan to speak it over to you.
But yes, we should move. I think the man is staring more at Jax than is normal. And it's kind of starting to creep me out.
Okie dokie.
Well then. Let's just cross the road and see where it leads. I must say, Bleakwood, you do surround yourself with some excellent company.
They are very nice. And she is about to say the real names, but stops herself and being like, "This is Praran. He's a very, very smart wizard.
Right?
This is Talon. He's a very, very handy man with daggers and poison and other scary things.
And a tailor, and a hand in with a tailor, I see.
I dabble.
Oh, you made this. I thought you had connections.
No. I am the connections.
If you ever have the time, I do need to... What's the word? Commission you for something. That suit is exquisite.
Of course.
And these are
And she looks at the twins, forgetting what she called them before, because she also knows they are fake named and she can't remember. This is Brook and Bottom.
Of
I claim
course.
Brooke.
Yeah.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet all of you. Now, if I can be a little bit serious, what is it you go by nowadays? Flo, right? I hate using last names. Is it,
You can call me Flo.
right. I have 2 missions here. 2 requests for you, if you would be so kind. The first one, well, it's not really a request of you, it was a request for me, for you.
And you can see her taking her taking her fingers up, being like,
It's a request from you to me, but it's me, but you. But it's me.
Let's just say a very, very interested party has paid me to deliver a reward for services rendered.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where did I put that? He starts patting down his clothing and produces what looks like a pouch, small pouch. It's just, you need this, and where did I? In his sleeve, he pulls out what looks like a small scroll, and starts handing it over to you, and then does the. Before you have a chance to grab it, he just pulls it away.
Oh.
Quick. This is expensive. Don't waste it.
and she will hold it very carefully, being like,
Is it gonna break if I hold it too tight?
No. Oh, no. I would be surprised if you managed to even burn it. No. So, the reward for services rendered was... Apparently you have a friend who's been cursed. What's in that
Oh.
pouch and that scroll will fix that.
and you can see her holding it very close.
Now, I don't know who your... Like, what you did
Maybe we
to
can
deserve
get rid of
this.
that freak.
This was extremely expensive, so don't waste it. And you need... How was the rest of the... It needs to be a clear night. Without water? So probably like desert beach, somewhere like that, when it's not raining, and a clear night, so you get moonlight or starlight, something. I don't know this magic stuff.
And you can see Flo like turn very slowly toward Craren, being like,
Magic stuff?
Magic stuff, you say? Uh-huh.
It's never been my expertise. I have friends who dealt with that. More proficient.
Fascinating. You have friends.
When you look like me, you have friends everywhere.
I beg to differ. When you look like that, you don't have friends. You have people who adore being near you, which is very different.
True, but some of those admirers do become friends eventually, if they stick around long enough. Which leads me to the second point, and a thing that, and you see him becoming very cagey. like more reserved, and he steps back into. Where did I put that token?
Honk.
Hank.
Bum-ba-dum.
I have no idea.
No, I lost the token somewhere.
Where did you go wrong? Lost a token.
They went on an adventure.
Yes.
A token gesture, if you will.
Roll 20, sometime this century, thank you.
Yes.
Cat is losing his mind. And let's put that one there. Jax steps further in, like under some trees. And as he does, you see the like really fine clothing start almost vibrating, turning into a melting form, changing from this like, almost pink, white, red coloration to a darker black or dark gray, and the horns vanishing completely, hair turning stark white, and his skin turning pale, and eyes going white.
Well, that's
For completely tits and pickles, Cryon is going to have his shift weave match his outfit.
Nice. And I'm gonna do this. Swap these two around. And you see from a pocket, he picks out a pair of round sooted glasses, placing them on his nose. And, Flo, you know this person. You've seen him before in passing.
Who the fuck is it?
This is the former were-rat commander of Droam.
The changeling.
Yes.
You can see Flo's jaw just drop. And she will look at everyone being like,
Are you familiar with this person? And would we have any idea?
By a syllable.
Do we have any idea what a changeling is? Do we have any concept of what is happening in front of us right now?
I stand by
I
myself.
reckon,
By a syllable.
Aaron would.
No?
Changelings are extremely rare.
Hmm.
And if anyone who wants can roll me a...
If anyone that wants. Okay.
No, I'm trying to figure out if any one of you would have... Because, yeah, with each of your backstories, you might have run into one. So anyone...
I mean, it's logical, yeah.
Yeah. Because all of you have moved around or been in situations with a lot of people. Twins growing up in Sharn, Remus traveling a lot, Craren and Oren traveling a lot. You might have run into a changeling before.
I'm questioning, would you say that this is a magical change, or would you say it's a physical change? As in, is this a magical thing, i.e. Arcana check, or would you say it's a history thing based on things you have seen in the past?
I'd say it's a history check, because this is not a magical effect. Why roll 20? Why?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'm gonna...
that's a nat one.
I'm
I'll do
completely
that in just a
clueless.
second. I am letting the dogs out.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back into roll 20. It's not letting me.
Oh, you're having the trouble now.
Oh, it
I'm
just
completely
kicked me
blank
out,
wiped out.
so...
24 is a larger number than 1.
Yes. All right. Let me get on the. Okay. Good. Okay.
I know.
Yes. So, Kraren, you know that changelings are extremely rare and they tend to keep hidden in most communities because they are not seen. The fact that they can change at a whim. They are usually mistrusted by most people, not to the point of like causing violence or anything like that, but after the last war, most people look at strangers with extreme suspicion, and changelings can be anyone.
Hence why most of them are in Droa.
Yes, most changelings would be living in Droam or in one of the Face Spires.
Ooh, both cats. I love this.
And you understand why he's so cagey about, like he hid before transforming, because, like, you know how you have been seen walking around, having a guy who can become anyone, walking around in a city on the border, with the tensions from the last war still being around. You get why he hid.
And
Sorry,
still
I'm back.
going on. Still going on like habba.
So that was a history check, yes?
Yes.
You have a nat 1 to beat and a 24, and you landed on 14. I like this.
Middle ground.
Yes.
Oren, I'd say...
No.
Yes?
No Remus, and no Flo.
Flo knows what a changeling is.
I don't like being clueless.
Oren, you don't really know the history behind changelings. I'm gonna say that having been to Fairhaven at one point in your travels, if you went there, you would probably have seen like a circus act with a changeling getting money from just changing from one form to another back like in a crowd.
All right.
But you know, the same kind of with the same kind of people looked at that changeling with the same kind of suspicion that you would with a traveling bard just after a war. Very suspicious, but not like hostile. I can't.
But Oren would know that this is not a drow come to take him away.
Yeah, no. You would know
Okay.
that this person is not a drow trying to kidnap him. No.
Excellent. So he sort of raises an eyebrow and is just, ha.
But he's... We're supposed to be dead.
Is that what they're saying?
Well, technically dead in mission disappear dead. That's why Kiris at least told me.
Well, good. Then he told everyone what I wanted him to know. Or for everyone to want. Then he told everyone what I wanted them to know. Gonna have to tell him thanks for that.
Oh, you're not dead, you just left?
Well, it was a matter of being dead if I didn't leave.
Because of the hags?
I'm not entirely sure. Discussing creatures you can see through the eyes of birds while standing under a tree is a good idea.
Oren's going
That's
to look
fine.
up to see if there are any birds in the trees.
Cran is
Above-
thinking to himself, we have a door. We have a door. Pocket dimensions are funky. He's not going to say anything, but you know.
You don't see any birds in the tree, Oren, but you do see a bunch of seagulls circling over the lake.
Oren will side-eye the seagulls and just go quietly. Not good eating. I have to leave it at that.
I do
I
have.
guess we can.
Sorry.
I guess we can find a better place. I don't remember why, but I got this ring from Romulus. Makes them not go into my head anymore.
Right. Let me. Would he know what that is? No. Oh, it's pretty. I don't know what that does.
Neither do I.
It's a nice ring.
But they gave it to me, so it must be helpful.
Oh, if it's helpful, keep it. And good on your friends for looking out for you. I am happy to go wherever you want. I'm just. The mission, or the request I have, it's not really that sensitive. It's why that's the sensitive part.
We have a place, but can be discreet.
Can I be discreet?
Mm-hmm.
He walks up to you, Oren, and there's this scent of frankincense around him that you just barely get as he gets close. Yeah, I think so.
Oren, there is a reason why they, all of Trump thought he went missing.
Yes, he can be discreet when it's on his terms. Can he keep our secrets, is what I mean. Will he?
Well, Akiris trusts him. That means I will trust him too.
I like you, Drow.
Thank you. Farron, should we take him to our door?
Yes. We shall.
Oh,
Into the thick of it.
How to phrase it? Let's walk this way.
you see his form switch again and back to the red tiefling. Let me swap a thing, because I didn't prepare actual changeable tokens. There you go. Where
Just to continue being a dick, Cran is going to match his outfit again.
Oren is going to just nudge you in the ribs with his elbow. Just...
And let me see. I have.
Cran is going to quip at Oren in Elvish, like, yeah, it's no harm.
You are a torment.
I do have a reference for the changeling minus the jewelry. So let me Actually, you can see it. It's in your handouts.
And
It's on Rax missing, and he's a very
Yeah.
pretty boy. I was kind of annoyed that that she made him such a pretty boy.
where is he?
It should be at the
Kayla.
under factions. In
And
Very pretty boy.
and yes, Nathan. At some point, I'm going to commission you to draw all of these.
of course. He's pretty cool, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He is
And-
indeed a very pretty boy.
It's a very pretty boy.
Minus the jewelry, because he was not wearing the jewelry. Instead, he opted for sooted glasses. They're still perched on his nose at this point, as he basically waits for all of you to show the way.
A hop and a skip and a jump.
Yes,
So-
shall we?
As they walk there, can Flo go over to Craren real quick?
Yes.
Craren, you're good with magic, right?
It depends on how you want to cut that cake, I guess.
So, Jax, this is very confusing for me. So, parchment,
And she takes up the little pouch.
and this things, I kind of need your help. Maybe help me with a curse.
Help you with a curse. Okay. What more precisely is it that you need me to do?
Well, I don't really understand this kind of magic.
Right.
So it will be very helpful if you could help.
And considering DM just left, I was about to say things along the lines of, is there any magical written instructions with this that Crown would understand that other people in the party would not, but someone is feeding the cat?
And while she's feeding the cat, I can go get my pudding.
Pudding.
Yes, pudding.
Ooh, pudding.
Welsh pudding, no?
Oh.
Banana.
Because God forbid, I'm not allowed to freaking drink my cider.
Wife creature. Well, unmute your microphone.
Hi, cat.
Hi, Hattie.
I'm going to assume that the cat is doing the num num dance.
Mine isn't. Mine's staring at me scathingly because I keep moving and she can't get comfortable.
How dare you?
Look. It's very much like you've been at work all day and all I want to do is cuddle and you're typing and you're moving your hand.
You're existing in my presence without petting me.
How dare.
How very dare.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hi.
And looking at the scroll, Craren, you realize it is a scroll of remove curse.
But yeah, it's a scroll is what I'm saying. It's more of a less of a. This is the instructions for how to perform the fucking ritual. That was more of.
It comes with instructions of how to use the components that are in the pouch, because they are also needed for the removal of curse, the specific curse.
Naturally.
And it's
Does Karen understand these? Is what I'm asking.
Yes.
Good.
Excellent.
It's not something you've done before, but it looks like a pretty simple.
Square peg into square hole.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple ritual. It's just the timing of it. It's gonna take some work. The fact that you have to be in an area with no or close to
Water?
no water.
Does pocket dimensions count?
Is it dry in your pocket dimension? And can you see the sky in your pocket dimension?
That wasn't the question. I'm saying can.
No.
We don't have water. No.
No, you can't. It has to have access to clear night sky.
Is fictive skylight? Does that count?
No.
God damn it.
And
Listen, I'm trying to split hairs, okay?
I know. If you look in
You,
the...
if anyone, should know I do this for a living.
Yes, I know. In the pouch, or in in the pouch, you find a raven's feather, a sprig of mugwort, and what looks like a fine, or like an off-white powder in a small satchel.
It's
Great.
cocaine.
I did not go there. I'm
Drugs.
happy I was not
Drugs.
going there for a change.
Drugs.
So, stuff, things. Okay, instructions, yes.
Yes.
So, time and place and instructions. I'm going to assume Cryon will relay this information to Flo, that this is what is needed. Type deal, just more of a, as a matter of factly type thing, less of a, this is the instructions, this is how you do it, is more of a, require these things.
Who are we uncursing?
Oh,
Yeah, who are we uncursing? I mean, I'm not pointing any fingers or anything, but who are we uncursing? Mm-hmm.
we might be uncursing Elam.
Score!
Ah.
Craren said calmly. I mean, I don't think Craren said just that, but more of a. I have been pushing this bit for Craren for so long that I have to celebrate something. Because me personally, I have nothing against Elam. It's just something was weird when it started, and now it just made sense to let Craren just hold on to this for no reason whatsoever. So now that things may or may not happen, of course it's going to celebrate in its own very Craren way.
Romulus,
Elam.
Romulus and Remus, could both of you please make me a perception check?
Just because, for shits and giggles, is it just a normal visual perception check, or related to smell and stuff, given Wolf Boy and Cat Boy?
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's
Because I always forget about that for me, although I don't think I've got it yet.
No, it's
I
more
haven't controlled
visual.
them. Okay. Perception. 17.
Romulus, you first like this tiefling is weird. Then he turns into a changeling, and then back to a tiefling again. And there's like seems very guarded, even in the very extravagant tiefling form. And there's something not quite right about this person. You can't really pinpoint what it is. Remus, I was gonna say, with your experience with, like, as a former or maybe future mercenary, even in the more flamboyant expressions, this guy carries himself like a soldier. His back remains straight, his eyes are darting everywhere. Even though he gives off an air of just paying attention to whoever's talking, you can tell that he is like head on the proverbial swivel the entire time. And seems more than a little paranoid.
You say stuff like that, and then I'm like, I'm a Kalashtar. Time to really fuck with him.
Do you sense something is off, brother?
Well, yes. He seems very aware of his surroundings, shall we say. Shall I play a trick on him?
I mean, that is up to you, but maybe try and figure out what his deal really is, I think would be... And
So would you say he's headstrong and cocksure?
Something feels off, essentially.
As long as he's not cockstrong and headstrong.
Well, let's see, shall we?
I said that out loud.
And
shit.
I reach out with Kalashtar powers, and I attempt to connect to his brain, and I just kind of whisper into his head. So what's your deal then?
Take it. You see him tense up immediately. And arm slowly moving to the other sleeve. Not the one where the scroll was, but the opposite one. And rests there and just his head started moving around. The rest of you notice that he just stops in his tracks and starts slowly turning around.
Now, what have you got up your sleeve?
It's not nice to go into someone's head without asking first.
But sometimes it's more interesting to see how people react to something strange and unusual happening around them.
You sure? Oh, that's nice. What? Flo trusts you.
Flo may trust us. But I don't trust anybody that I can't throw. And I haven't tried to throw you yet.
And he head turns slowly again. Romulus, you can see that his eyes go from one person to the next of your group, skipping over some people around. Just dock workers moving around. And hand moves out slowly, and there's a glint between his fingers. And he holds eventually his parts, and in his left hand is a really long and pointed, almost like a stiletto knife. And he lowers it to his side and he starts spinning it between his fingers. And then stops. Trying. You can see he can't really figure out who's talking.
Who's he gonna stab? Who's he gonna stab?
What an interesting little dagger.
It does the job. Now, you gonna tell me who you are, or do I need to start stabbing?
As amusing as that may be, no, I'm not.
Interesting. Takes a step to the side and how would we do this? See him look around. I'm gonna... Actually, could one of you please roll me a d20?
Ooh.
And
Okay,
add
good.
a +6.
Sorry.
So that'll be 18 in total.
Alright. It slowly turns again, and then who would he be closest to? Actually, I'm gonna do the. Please roll me a d10.
Who, sorry?
Anyone roll me a d10, please.
7.
Alright, so. Fitting. He's gonna move over slightly, and then the thin blade shoots out. And I don't have his stats, so we're gonna do that's a +7. That's a 25 to hit you, Remus.
Yeah, that hits.
And let's see, that deals. You don't take that much damage. It's only 6 points of piercing damage as it lodges, but like where your neck meets your shoulder.
Okay, I am gonna be really cheeky and use one of my side eyes to reduce the damage. Just whilst, because it's like, "Oh, I'll show you yours if you show me mine, kind of thing. So, use damage to make you by a number rolled plus your constitution. There we go. Okay, so I need a d6. Ugh, 1 plus, so 3. So, yeah, as he goes to stab me in the neck, there's this shimmer of purpley dragon scales that kind of close around it, and the dagger kind of meets a bit of resistance and doesn't go quite as deep as he was expecting it to.
A neat trick, that one. You the one in here.
I say out loud, "What the fuck?" and I punch him.
All right. Yeah, roll an attack. You need to beat a 14 to hit.
Oh no, that's a 13. Yeah. Well, I swing, and obviously miss.
You swing and he dodges under, and you realize like your hand passes through the horns on his head, and you realize they are an illusion. Just
I did.
go on.
Flo, I would suggest you control your rat before I put them through full of holes.
I think seeing this, Romulus is probably going to try and get into the middle of them and be like, I feel like here is not the best place for a little bit of rough and tumbling. Perhaps we could put all this to one side for now so that we can maybe talk things out.
Remus, how about not breaking local laws?
He
That too.
stabbed me first.
That too.
Don't push blame. You're breaking local laws. We're guests.
Guest rules only apply when you're in a house, right?
Let's go take the
No.
daggers. Wait, you're not one in here, then maybe one who looks like you.
What?
Romulus, did you go into his head?
No, I didn't.
Remus?
No, why would I do that?
You do that all the time. You're a dick.
But perhaps we can maybe cool off and head somewhere which will be a little bit more inconspicuous, where we can talk things out without getting too much attention.
I would rather we don't take this fine gentleman to somewhere where we consider private. Given I'm
Okay,
not
instead
100%,
somewhere-
I'm not 100% convinced he is all he says he is.
Okay, instead of private, maybe somewhere quiet.
You don't
Well,
you don't trust him?
no.
Smart.
And given that one of the reasons we are going somewhere private is that you do not wish to voice things out loud, and given that you have just experienced something that I can do, how about you voice it in your head instead?
How much can you? So you can do that. Nice. Well, if you're in for some information relay,
It's a full-time job at this rate.
right? Well, then we don't really need to go anyway. Well, the short of it is how do I word this as short, as concise as possible?
I can do images as well, by the way.
Would you like to go to a ball and cause problems for others?
Now, to him, I say, hell yes. To the rest of the party, whilst doing weird connections with every single one of them, I'm saying, no, why on earth would I ever want to do that? It's a good job that I can do this an infinite number of times, right? I'm sure I can do this an infinite number of times.
The
Now,
Calistar
because
connection is just there. It doesn't have a
Yeah.
stop.
Okay, so imagine effectively he's saying it into my head. I'm then saying it to everybody else. I am providing answers to everybody. So the whole conversation is using Remus as a giant fucking walkie-talkie again.
Hey, you didn't want to take him anywhere private, so
Nope.
that's on you.
That's because I don't want him in my door.
There are so many
Oh, you're
buildings in this city.
You're being protective about the door now.
Yes.
Ja.
Wow.
When there is a changeling present who is obviously very suspicious about loads of shit that's going on, even if he has managed to keep himself secret and effectively died and everyone thought he was dead, he's still just too suspicious on my books.
Fair.
Well, a protector of mine, shall we say, needs a distraction to happen. Well, you
What
What sort of
kind of
distraction?
distraction?
you go.
That definitely sounded like all of you talking in my head at once. What?
What
Sorry,
kind of
carry on.
distraction?
You dress up in fine clothing, you go to a masquerade ball, and you keep the guards busy for about an hour.
And you can see Flo's ears go all the way back as she thinks about the horrifying dress.
Don't necessarily have to wear a dress. You could wear some sort of like something regal, fancy. There had to be a
Oh,
dress.
she's definitely wearing a dress. What are you talking about?
And you can see her ears going all the way back. Her tail is just tucking between her legs as she looks at Oren.
Darling, I'll make you look beautiful. Don't worry about it.
Can we all go in white suits like a giant boy band?
Ah,
Flo would definitely go with that plan.
What is this boy band you are referencing?
I don't
Oh,
know.
I
I'm
was in
trying
one a long time ago. I mean, nothing.
Yes. Like a travelling troupe of
Twinks.
boys. Who is this protector / patron, and what is it that we are keeping the guards busy for them to do?
Well, I could introduce you to her if you want, but you wanted to talk here.
Well, now we know the gist of what's going on. We can go to somewhere more appropriate to get the rest of the story. I just didn't want us to walk unnecessarily in a certain direction to then me need to threaten you with your life to keep secrets, where we could just say this out in the semi-open and go from there.
Why is it always threatening lives with you?
Generally speaking, it is easier to kill someone to keep them quiet than in any other life, than rely on their promise.
Bang
just
on
to
my own
spite
heart.
you.
Hmm?
Just to spite you, Remus, I will, if you choose to do something stupid, I will undeath the person for you.
You'll
Just
undeath
to
the person.
spite you.
Oh, well, in that case, I get to kill them twice.
No, you don't.
Well, yes, because I can kill them once efficiently, and then I can play with them later.
Like a cat. I mean, what?
You never cease to amaze me, Remus.
Listen, I have seen some absolutely amazing ways that you can torture people, and I haven't yet had a chance to try them all out on somebody.
Oh, I know an amazing way to torture people.
See, even Flo wants to go.
Oh, I only mean I've seen it. That doesn't mean I want to do it.
Now, Flo, come on, I'm sure you would love the opportunity to do it. What was your technique? I must understand this new technique. What?
Oh, it was like you take a barrel on top of someone's head and you like put them so they can't move, and the drop keeps dripping onto their forehead. We do it on Silverhands all the time.
And she looks around at everyone very innocently.
I've seen that one. That's actually quite a good one. I mean,
Awfully
nothing.
like the one where you get people to drown by slowly filling the barrel of water up whilst they're tied upside down in the barrel. So when the water goes up and over their nose, they can't move.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I quite like that one. I also like the one where you impale them on a spike up their anus. And then that way, as they slowly and steadily lose the strength from keeping themselves from holding themselves up, they slowly and steadily impale themselves from inside.
That's
There's also
horrifying.
bamboo torture.
Now,
Laid down across a bed of bamboo, and the bamboo will slowly kind of grow through.
Now, as
regarding
interesting-
this not breaking laws bits,
Also, torture is not a good way to get the information out of people.
No,
It's
but
the
it is
worst.
fun.
This wasn't about getting information out of people. This was getting enjoyment out of death.
Right. So messy, though. Just kill them and
We
move
only
on.
did it. They only wanted to break their minds. In my case.
Oh, I know that bit. One of the reasons I vanished is because trying to convince troglodytes that their methods were outdated.
Tiny bit.
Yeah, Anyway, you wanted to meet my patron? I can arrange a meeting in the morning.
Of course.
Unless you want to go into a very interesting building at the start of their business hours.
That sounds not ideal.
I figured. Well, and Flo?
Mm-hmm.
And he speaks out loud again, once again. It is so very nice to meet you. You are such a darling little creature.
Thank you.
Our mutual friend talked very highly of you, and he was delighted to know you're in town.
And you can see her tail starting to wag a little bit.
I was very worried he wasn't coming back.
Oh. That's another thing we can talk about. Perhaps in the morning, if you were to come by. Or we can
and
meet
what-
where you're staying. Of course, we don't... I'm sure my patron would be glad to meet you wherever you feel like.
I would very much like to talk to him again.
I'll let him know.
And, Jax,
Hmm.
it's nice to know you're not dead.
Nice to not be dead.
it's quite a drag being dead.
I haven't tried it myself, but I've heard from others who once were dead and brought back that it's quite dull. Well, their version at least.
I've done twice.
Oh, you must tell me, what was it like? And also, who would
Annoying.
harm such a beautiful specimen like you, as you?
Well, I have enemies. But no, it was rather boring, honestly. Rather annoying, not boring.
Life is so much more interesting than being dead.
Yes, I agree.
Well,
Would 100% recommend life over death.
so that's why I'm here and not where I was before. I am quite interested in some other things, but we can discuss that later. Where it doesn't smell like seaweed and dead fish.
I thought you liked fish.
To eat, not to smell like.
To eat, not to smell like.
To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like. To eat, not to smell like.
Also fair.
Now, I am going to trundle back to where I stay and enjoy a long bath. It's gonna take a decade to get the tar out of my hair.
The what now?
The tar! You know, the stuff they put on boats.
I heard lavender is good to get sea water out of the hair.
I have to try that. I wonder if I could get lavender. Well-
You don't prestidigitate?
I don't do magic, my dear.
Would you like a hand?
Of course. Are you offering?
I can do it right now if you'd like.
Oren,
Really
right here.
Scandalous.
Right here.
I am game.
He will wave a hand and remove the tar from the gentleman's hair. It is a rather simple cantrip to learn and very, very useful. And I'm of the impression that anyone can learn a little magic if they apply themselves.
Well, I haven't had the time, but this is so useful. You are a treasure.
Well, thank you.
Now, am I to invite you all to my patron's abode, or will she be visiting you where you're staying?
Might be better for us to go to where she is. Perhaps.
Absolutely. Well, I shall ask her if she would like to meet with you in the morning, and well, if she's agreeable and has the time, I shall send a messenger.
That works.
So expect a expect a rat in the morning. Now, I do hope you understood the
I do
difference.
like me a rat in the morning.
The voice changes for a moment. Jax is the one who's interested. I am not.
Ah. Of course.
Relationships lead to. Oh, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Not vulnerability.
Complications?
Not complications. Not vulnerabilities. What's the word? Liabilities.
I've heard that.
And before you think I have something strange with my head, each of my personas has their own wants, wishes, and desires.
That's the
Sounds like a
only
headache.
way. That's really the only way to fully compartmentalize, I've found.
It must be really hard.
It can
If it's
be.
lucky.
It can be, but it makes life longer. Well, hopefully I'll see you in the morning. Do enjoy Zandrar. And don't get lost. Now, am I sending the messenger to the same place as this morning?
Mm-hmm.
Well then.
Hmm.
And his voice changes back again. Well then, I do hope I'll see you all come morning. Have a amazing night's rest. It was an absolute delight to meet all of you. And I do apologize
you have
about
an
the
amazing
stabbings.
night.
Sorry?
Indeed, and you have an amazing night.
But
think
then
so.
again, what's a little friendly stabbings?
Yeah, what's a little knife between friends?
Exactly.
Hmm.
You have a good swing on you too. I didn't catch your name, and I don't think it's important. You were trying to keep it secret, after all.
Yep.
Well, till tomorrow. And he gives like
Tomorrow.
curtsy and wanders off. And like the last thing you see is the red clothing shimmer again as he turns into a dock worker and vanishes into the crowd.
What a peculiar fellow.
But very interesting. Fascinating.
I mean, you would be too if you were the former leader of the were-rats.
I suppose so.
I mean, most of us was told he went missing from, well, Silverhands or Dad.
I mean, missing in action is normally assuming someone is dead, so
I wonder why they just assumed.
My
Well,
guess
that's what-
is he figured that he would be more useful dead than alive.
Well, by
If
the
you're dead. Sorry.
by the way he talked about the hags, it seemed more like he found out something about them and Droam.
Yes, but what I mean is if you're dead, no one is looking for you.
Well, true, but the hags are still kind of looking.
Hmm. Somebody ought to do something about that.
Well, I mean, some are trying. I mean, the Silverhands are.
That's true.
But they are also trying to get rid of. And she points at herself, Remus and Romulus.
Well, yes, as far as problems are concerned, I believe the Silver Hand is up here somewhere, and the hags are a little bit under that. So this is a hierarchy of things we should eliminate. Yes?
I believe so. I'm not quite sure, though. All I know is that Silverhands aren't good for us.
And you make up 3/5 of our contingent, so that's an important thing.
Well, one thing Akiris taught me is that even people with, like, that is dressed nice and everything can still be a devil.
Yes.
If that
Hey.
makes sense.
He gives Flo a little smirk and pats her on the shoulder. You are quite right.
Oh, not that I'm saying you're a devil, and she gets really defensive about it.
Just, oh. No, I can do. I can do.
Oh,
When I need.
I don't mean like you can be a devil for Craren all you want, but don't bring me into this.
That's not what I. Oh, no. Flo, no. No, 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 no. 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 no.
Very different flow. Very different.
Very different, yes.
Oh. Oh. And I mean, Romulus can be quite the devil in battle.
Yes.
And you can see her smirk trying to be funny with the demon blade in mind.
Yes, I see what you did there. I'm very slow today, but yes, I see what you mean. That was very good. That's very good.
I don't think anyone caught up to it, so it's fine.
I caught up to it. We got there.
Eventually.
Eventually, I know I'm slow today.
I think everyone is.
Yeah.
I have heard an excuse.
Alright, it is roughly, I'd say, after this chat, 4 p.m. at this point.
Right.
You have about, I'd say, about 2 hours until sundown.
What else needs to be done?
Well, you guys have talked with the mayor, so
Yes.
then
We seem to have accumulated a number of jobs in the city.
We have. Oh, Callie, get off me.
do I really need to wear a dress?
You don't
We-
need to, but
I don't
I can
really.
tell you.
I don't really suit dresses.
How about a nice suit?
I think that would be better. I mean,
And you can see her start blushing and like pointing her fingers together.
I mean, Kaylee is really nice in dresses, but like me wouldn't really fit a dress.
Okay, let's find you some fabrics that you like, and I will work on that. Make you something that suits you.
That would be nice. I think also the twins need something if we're gonna break into a party.
I can arrange that. Perhaps we'll all be matching with different colors. Like a boy band. I heard rude.
Alright, what are we doing?
Yes. What are we doing? Aaron is here to help you.
Oren needs to buy fabric, apparently.
We can hand wave that, though. We don't need to do another shopping episode over fabric.
But that's when.
You haven't been told the details about it yet.
No, it's more like preparing is fine, but it's like, yeah, when? 5 business days?
We don't know. We haven't been told yet. Plus, we haven't met the patron. We might choose we don't want to do it. We might decide we might not want to do it either.
So while we're waiting on that,
We can go and explore the sewers.
Yay!
Oren's agreed. We're good. Let's do this.
But it will smell down there.
Only for as long as you
I
breathe through your nose.
can press digitate the inside of your nose to smell something pleasant if you'd like.
can we just appreciate that sentence?
Yes.
Yes.
So what are we doing in the sewers?
I'm choking. Hang on.
Well,
He didn't breathe through his nose.
well, we
I inhaled
found
chip.
out that the fight in the market this morning was a distraction to do something. We've got a vague sense of where we need to go, but we need to kind of go to the entrance we came in from into the city. And
Okay.
through the sewers, we'll find some sort of secret room of some sort where they were bringing stuff into the city, and the market and possibly the post office was some sort of distraction to deal with it.
Oh.
Also, from what Claren found out from the mayor, Claren is currently fingering the wrong word.
It's doing what?
Who is he fingering? What is he fingering?
Why is he fingering?
Yes.
Do you want a shovel?
I just would someone be able to provide me with a stepladder for the hole that I've just fallen out of?
What are you doing, stepladder?
Oh no.
And this is your weekly reminder that this channel is marked mature because we are not.
What was I saying?
Step ladder.
Right. Yes. Anyway,
Fingering.
the mayor was fingering the fuck. What was it called? Where is it? Swords of Liberty as the potential suspects for doing whatever it was they were doing.
Sword of Liberty?
Like a local mercenary group. I've had a few run-ins with it from before. Way before.
Oh, we just call it duties in Duram.
What do you mean? Huh?
Like in the city, when you do a service, it's a duty you have to do.
Yes.
So we're doing a duty for the city.
Well, this might be more to do with the fact that I don't know whether or not it's a duty for the city, but the mayor seems to think it would be a duty for the city. I don't know. I just punch stuff.
I just bite, well, slash claw stuff.
I don't do either of those things.
You're very good at knitting, though.
I am.
And very good with magic. Like Crayon.
Not as good as some.
Flattering will take you places.
I know. I am well aware.
Several of them, even. Mm-hmm.
But I guess we're going to the sewers then.
Yes.
Does
Just going
anyone-
to give Flo a little scarf that is prestidigitated to smell of pine. Just, you wrap this around your face and we'll cut most of the smell.
Thank you. So where are we heading?
That away, I think.
Points the wrong way, starts walking that way.
Mhm.
Then Claren kind of turns everyone around.
Yeah, Aaron has no idea.
Neither has Flo, so.
I will roll a d4 and figure out which way Oren starts to walk, actually. He is walking east.
Completely the wrong way.
Uh,
I pick him up, turn him for a full 180, and then put him back down on the ground.
I'm just imagining Oren pointing one way, start walking. Remus just picking him up, turning him around. Still Oren holding his hands out, pointing, and be like, that way.
Excellent.
Where on the map are we heading? I'm just a bit lost at the moment. Because right now we're standing in trees.
yes, well, if you're walking and talking, you're heading west towards the gate you came in through.
Yeah, towards that bit. Yeah, I'm going to assume we're walking and talking, because that would make sense. It's like there's no sense in just standing, arguing, and not doing things, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, at least that was implied that I have a mental map from a sewer grate underneath the bridge, if I remember rightly.
Yep.
To wherever it was that they were. So we have to get wet as well.
Yep.
I'm just suggesting that that's what we need to do right now. I mean, we could just choose to call it a night and go straight to the tavern and wait to see what the whether or not we get a message in the morning.
What time is it?
About 4 p.m.
Yes.
I mean, there's not super much day left to do new things in the same time frame type deal. But there's also a lot of day left to just sit on your hands.
Well, you already done what I asked of you. I'm taking along where you guys are going.
Well, I'm happy to do whatever it is the rest of you want to do.
How long will it take us to get to the other side of the sea?
From where you're at right now, if you cut along the top, like the north wall, and like cut in between houses, it'll take you about half an hour to get to the bridge.
And is there like a curfew on the gates? Do we know, or do we recall from previous conversations? So it's in and out whenever.
Yeah, it's basically in and out, whatever. They're gonna ask more questions at night, but they're probably also
That's
gonna
fine, we'll
ask
pop out from a
questions
sewer in the
about
middle of the
smell.
city.
So,
Yeah.
and it's the sewers. You might find their secret entrance.
The smell will not be a problem when we are out of the sewers.
So do we wish to investigate tonight, or do you wish to wait? And mechanically, and none of this out of character. I'm happy. We can do whatever. I want you all to make a decision: sewers or no sewers.
I mean, we're going to sewers eventually. It's more of a, are we going sewers today?
How about no sewers and we tackle it?
Okay. No sewers today. Okay. At which point?
Okay, you decide to head back to the tavern then.
Yeah. And yeah. I was not talking a whole lot, but my Discord apparently restarted itself. So yeah, there's that.
Fun.
Yeah, everyone went silent, and then I was like, this is weird. So I clicked on Discord, and it closed itself, restarted itself, and rejoined the call, and everyone was audible again. I have no idea, but it happened.
No, we didn't hear a bloop or anything, so that's weird.
Yeah, I
Even-
kind of asked
yeah.
because I could hear Andy talking, but I couldn't hear him in my, like I heard sounds, but I couldn't hear
Yeah.
in my headphones. I was like, all right. Ouch. So you head back to the Pikeman's Arms. It is starting to fill up by the time you get there.
Sorry, just to be really annoying. On the way back, can we pass by the market and the fighting? See, no, I want to kind of pass back, but do so. What was the word I was looking for earlier on? Sugar.
Inconspicuously.
Yes, exactly. Just to see what, if anything, has happened in the market since then.
Alright.
Fair.
I just want to, has someone done some tidying up, remove the corpse dust?
As you pass through the market, you do notice that things have been cleaned up. The broken tent is still broken, but there are the 2 people you captured have been taken somewhere else. Most of the corpse dust has been cleaned off. There is water across the cobblestones, as if someone has tried to just wash away whatever remains of blood and stuff that was on the ground. And not everyone has that skill. You do hear a few whispers as you pass through the area. And you just start noticing that people are talking about you, specifically your group. And if you stand around for too long, people are going to pay attention to you.
Is the general whispering positive or negative?
The overall, you notice that they're talking about something of a disturbing of the peace, but also talking about how your group saved one merchant from hooligans.
If Oren hears all this, he is going to slip into Nana Knits and look for the most gossipy people he can and just start spreading very positive rumors about the group.
Alright, that's gonna be...
Just, saved an infant from a burning post office and blah, 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 blah.
Give me a performance check.
Performance, are you sure?
Yes. Because I was gonna go with a perception and then a deception, but then I was like, nah, let's go with performance.
I just rolled a nat 1 for a 9.
Bravo.
It
Give
says
me a
17 on my end, so...
Okay, I don't think that D&D Beyond and Roll20 is syncing up.
Alright.
But I'll take the 17 and we'll just go by rolls. No, I'm saying we'll just go by rolls from Roll20 because you guys can see it there.
I mean, yeah, that works. That works. But yeah,
Yeah.
You start spreading these positive rumors about your group, and at first, the first person you talk to, I'd say, is the fishmonger. Seems to be a very gossipy older gentleman who likes to talk about everything. And as you trundle up to him and starts talking, it's just like, well, they just came in, and this woman landed on the tent, apparently chasing one of them. I have never seen such destruction before. It was quite ghastly. No, it was quite, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yes, dear, but you have to understand that those people they were chasing were dangerous criminal elements. Some of the worst in the city.
Oh, that's saying a lot. Did you hear about the pickpocket gang that got taken the other day? Like the police. They put
Oh.
poison in their targets' food to make them sleepy.
Oh, that's terrible. No, these were way worse. Murderers, cutthroats.
Really? Well,
Yes, causing all sorts of trouble.
and you say these the people who were being chased were chasing them in turn? Like they were hunting them, or what?
The group that you're talking about was trying to stop the terrible bandits.
Oh.
Major disaster would have fallen the city if they hadn't stepped in. And did you hear? The first day they arrived, they rescued an infant from that burning post office.
There were children in the post office when it burned.
Yes.
Oh, my wife needs to hear about that. We heard there were only adults, like gnomes. The poor gnomes for the house civis gnomes there. I've heard they can't go back to work at all.
Yes. Well, yes. Very small children in there as well, and all saved by those lovely adventurers.
Well, I think they're here. Well, I say, well, it's a good thing they came by then. Absolutely. Are you sure they're heroes? Like, you know?
Oh, absolutely. Especially the big burly ones with the weapons.
Well, weapons. I haven't really seen weapons like of any kind other than the guards. You know, since the war, I don't like weapons. But if they save people, then I guess it's fine.
Yes. I mean, weapons are only dangerous in the hands of those that would do ill, that have ill will.
Oh.
And of course, that little girl with the, well, lady, she's quite sweet. A beautiful little lady. Yes.
Oh yes, absolutely. Well,
Yes.
well, it's a good thing you came. It's a good thing you came by to set me straight. Some people were talking real trash about those new people.
Oh. No, they're just misunderstood. You know, anybody new coming into town, seen in the middle of conflict and chaos, of course people will talk. But what they have to understand is that those people are trying to put to rest the conflict and chaos they're not the cause of it, of course.
Yeah, I have. You know, my younger brother, he fought in the war, and when he came home, people thought he was part of the problem. I get it.
Terrible.
No.
See, just misunderstood, like your brother.
Right. Well, I'm gonna make sure people. How do you know them?
I traded silks with the elven gentleman, the fancy one in the white suit.
Right.
I traded some of my silks for some lovely yarn.
Well, I know who I'm gonna tell my wife to go buy fabrics from then.
Of course, yes.
If he's
I believe
good.
the gentleman's name is Talon.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I don't wear silk myself. Selling fish and wearing silk is not the greatest combination. Did I tell? Wait, I haven't talked to you before, have I? No.
No, I'm Nana Knits.
Oh, no. That's Nana Knits. I'm guessing you You knit, right?
And he's going to flick in both, one in each of his hands, his knitting needle daggers across his knuckles, and then flip them back into his shawl.
Oh, how fast. Well, far be it from me to keep an old lady. Thank you. I must thank you for setting the record straight there. I wouldn't want to lie to people when I talk to them about this group. No.
Of course, and thank you for indulging an old woman, dear.
Come by anytime.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
You can see on his face is like, I have a story to tell my friends now. I'm gonna tell the story to everyone.
And Nana Knits will sort of toddle around a corner and wait for the others and turn back into Talon.
Alright.
Probably wander back out once re-changed. Oh dear.
Alright.
I'm terrible. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fun. Gossip is par for the course when you're in the city.
And positive gossip is worth its weight in gold.
Mm-hmm. And anything else you want to do while you're on your way back?
Not on the way back, no.
Alright, then you find yourselves back at the Pikeman's Arms. Like I said, the place is filling up as you get there. I'm gonna move this guy here. Mostly guards just getting off duty or off their shifts. The barkeeper is up by the bar looking at you like, right, what's up? Busy day.
Little bit.
Well, the rooms are still there if you want them. Oh, rooms. Beds. The room.
Yes.
Right.
That sounds like a plan.
And
before
yes.
we head up to bed, if that's what we're planning on doing, while we're eating dinner just before it happens, Oren would once again cast Tamgon's Fiery Festival Feast on our meals, which gives that amber belly thing for 24 hours and +2 to dex saves and increase movement speed by 10 feet.
Yes.
I don't think any of us have an exhaustion level, so.
Nope. Not that I know of.
But yeah.
But now you're asking us to remember this, and that, on the other hand, is a tall ask. Remembering, things like your name and things, and now this.
Yes. Well, you'll make do.
I'm sure it will work out.
You basically have a dragon breath, like a fiery dragon breath once per day with that, among other things, which is fucking awesome in my opinion. I can also make that happen for, I think, Elos, if he's with us, because I can do up to... How many? 12 creatures? Yeah, up to 12 creatures. So, yes, I can clarify 12 creatures, including myself.
Does that have to include you?
It does not have to include me.
Okay, okay. Just trying to figure out the mechanics of how it's intended. Interesting. Interesting.
I'll give you a screenshot of the spell.
Thank you.
Where is the Andy beast? Yes.
Alright. The evening is relatively uneventful, but you do start noticing looks while you're in the pikeman's arms. And it seems none of the looks are hostile. Most are curious. And as people come in and start talking, more and more people are looking at you and whispering.
Well, this may have backfired.
What on earth would make you say that, Oren?
There are a lot of people looking at us. But, you know, none of them seem to be the element that I'm worried about. Speaking of, we should probably have a discussion at some point relatively soon.
So, let's see. Well, Jesus, that's a small... Someone is walking? Or at least making walking pattern things on the map.
Nah.
No?
Oh yeah, Flo staying in the stables with the rest of the animal. With the rest of the animal? With the animals. I keep...
Oh, no. She's the rest of the animals now. She's an animal by heart.
Like, I was thinking Flo is a wolf, but technically yes, but also no. Flo is a satyr that turns into a wolf.
She's also a wolf.
True.
Awoo.
Aboo.
Awoo.
Don't go... Really? Is this where we're going now?
Apparently.
Oh no.
Oh my. Alright.
Such a wonderful weather we're having.
It's snowing outside.
Yay!
No.
I couldn't say it does the same over here. No.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! 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 Oh shit! Oh
Unlike you, we have spring.
Alright.
By all means.
The evening and night passes uneventfully. And Oren,
Yes.
so you wake up the next morning. Which bed would you be using? Let me put you in the room. It's this one. So these are bunk beds. There are 8 beds in total.
That would depend. Where is Kraran?
Everything here is dark. Let's see. I'm going to assume. So yeah, there you go. Why did you toss me?
I didn't toss you. I can if you want.
Nah, placed my token onto the bed, and then someone moved it back.
Oh, apologies. That might have been me by accident. But yeah, Oren would probably take, depending on where the window is, the lower
And you
bunk.
see, yeah, maybe. I mean, Cryon isn't picky in the slightest.
Yeah. The window is in the middle of the wall. It's big enough for Flo to crawl through.
Right.
So you know a
So
smaller
Oren would be,
creature. Yeah.
Oren would be on the lower bunk, but he would be facing the window. So if he'd be the wrong way on the bed.
Okay. Fair enough. So in the morning, Oren, as you wake up and the first rays of light comes through, you notice that actually, would you keep the same sleeping pattern as when out and about, or are you going
Naturally.
to bed and
Yeah.
then... Yeah.
Oren is very much on edge in this city. He would be keeping a watch if he can.
All right. So then, when you, it won't be sunlight then when you wake up. It will be in the middle of the night.
I mean, Cryon is first.
Yeah. Carnis first, and then it will be when you swap. It's in the middle of the night. And at one point, Oren, during as you're sitting there in the relative darkness of the room, a bit of light shines through your window, but the shadow cast is strange. And you realize, as you look at the window, that someone has wedged a oval object against the window. It's slightly cracked on one side, which makes the shadow strange.
Can Oren grab that and see what it is?
You open the window and grab the object, and it's a mask. A wooden mask.
Does this have any significance to Oren?
Yes.
Oh.
Looks to be early Viking, maybe.
At one point, not too long before you left, your brother mentioned he wanted to use masks in his work.
Oren will ponder this until Craren is done with his sleep, and then he will show it to him and go, I think it's time we had that talk.
So it's time to have that talk. And talk obviously means Elvish.
Of course. I'm not sure how much you know about me. My past.
I, for reasons, have let you tell the bits you have felt comfortable with. And I have had suspicions you haven't shared things initially for reasons.
Mostly to protect my own hide, but as I've grown to know you, also to protect yours. I was part of an assassin's guild back in my homeland. Trained up from birth. A ghost spider, as you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was sent out on my first real proper mission outside of my continent, I decided and realized that I didn't need to go the path that they'd picked for me, and chose instead to go rogue.
Abandoning.
Years.
Okay. What
Years,
for?
decades of
You just didn't feel like murderizing face meat anymore?
Oh, I have no problem murderizing face meat, Clara. Don't think that I'm an angel by any means. No, I did not feel that I owed the people that spent decades training me any more of my life. I grew up in a garden of chaos and blood.
That sounds very charming.
In a place where my brother was praised for stabbing me in the back. Literally. You've seen the scars.
So, okay. That puts
I
that
just-
into context, okay?
I decided I didn't want to be their kept thing anymore, their pet. And that I wanted to be my own person with my own freedoms. They don't like that and they want me back, so I have a question for you.
By all means.
This, whatever this is, here with us, how serious are you about it?
In the context of this whole campaign, or...
Us.
You meant like that. From a very elvish kind of way, you're of great value, obviously, and I'm going to be blunt on that in that subject, that for reasons I need people around me. I deal with information. Information doesn't come cheap, and I need reliable assets around me. I'm not going to say I treat you as an asset strictly. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that's where we met, and things may have evolved in the sense. I have quite taken liking to you. You have been there in many ways and died in strange ways. How to phrase it? If I didn't have, let's not be sterile and say, if I didn't have use for you, I wouldn't have revived you, which also is true. What I'm saying is that I wouldn't even revive useful assets. I have revived you twice.
Right, that answers that question then. I need to make a decision as to whether my presence here is going to put the group in danger, and whether I am willing to risk you all, or whether I should disappear again.
Disappearing is always an option. But by all means, do know one thing. Should you decide to disappear, there's ways to find you, and you know I will.
What I mean here is, am I worth the added risk of my brother in an assassin's guild coming down on us because I have chosen to stay?
I will say that from a strictly logistical, this is a party and things are what it is. We're a group of individuals. I don't think there's enough of a threat to us as a group or you as a person for this to be a thing. I understand your concerns, but we have also already run through a whole slew of things prior to this moment, and I don't think what we're up against will challenge anything of that. I'm not going to say that it will be a smooth ride if you want. It might be bumpy, it might be hasty. You might have to duck and things of the sort. But I think we will be emerging on the other end, one way or another.
Then the last thing you need to know is if it comes down to me going back or death, I choose death.
If it comes to a situation where this is where that is the desired outcome, I will kill you myself.
Thank you.
I will not
What?
let other people have that.
Thank you. That's all we needed to discuss, I think.
Excellent. Then we have an agreement.
Yes. I suppose at some point I should explain to the others.
Maybe use different words. Those might be needing a bit more care.
Yes.
But I understand where you're coming from. And one day, when we're out of this general area, I will have to repay you. One day I will talk to you about my past.
I'd love to know it.
Today is not that day, but
I can wait.
I'm looking forward to this future conversation.
Me too. Excellent. And yeah, Oren is going to look at this mask again, then yeet it out the window.
Clatters along the ground, startling Flo awake.
Oh no. Poor Flo.
Yeah, you will basically just hear a big bang in the stable.
Yeah, Oren's just going to giggle a little. I forgot she was in there.
Will she find the mask when she tries to go and climb in the window?
Oh yeah, it's just outside. It just hit the ground, and because this is not an enclosed, like it's not a closed stables. It just has some walls to provide shelter, but it's not like completely enclosed. So you would have heard it just hitting the cobblestones, and you will absolutely see it when you climb through the window.
So before she leaves the stable,
yeah,
she will just like pet Elam
Mhm.
And be like, we'll soon get you back to normal.
Elam is currently munching on some hay and just looks at you and bops your face a little bit.
Munch.
And look at it positive. You will have very healthy teeth.
Looks at you again. No idea what you're saying.
But yeah, as Flo goes out, she will pick up the mask and sniff it.
It
Probably smells like drow.
it has a kind of it smells like soap. You know those like old-timey without perfumes per se, just maybe a bit of rose water in there. to make it not smell like acid. That kind of soap.
Does it? She has never seen this kind of mask, has she?
No. It's a wooden mask. It's kind of plain, but it has like cut features. No mouth to it at all. Just holes for the eyes, and a little bit of like indentations where the cheekbones would be. Well, like under the cheekbones, but that's about it.
So it's just a plain mask.
Yeah.
It's
Does
not from the
Craren
bondage
and
store.
does Craren and Oren see her?
I mean, unless they are looking
no.
straight out of the window, probably not.
Oren is not.
I'm going to assume not. No.
She will pick it up and put it in her bag.
All right.
Okay. I mean, why not? I guess.
And she will climb in the window and just be like,
I know that you guys might want to wake me up, but could you at least come inside and do it?
I'm terribly sorry. I forgot you were in there.
and you can see her ears just flopping back, and she's like,
You forgot I was there?
I didn't forget about you. I just forgot that you weren't sleeping in here with us.
Which you normally are, and now you're not, and this is strange.
Well, I don't particularly like sleeping inside.
Of course.
Okay.
I'm
that's
sorry.
fine.
I'll try not to throw things out the window and wake you in future.
What did you throw anyway?
Oh, just a mask.
Why?
There's a bit of a story to it, but my brother left it as a calling card.
Oh?
Mm.
I didn't know you had a brother.
I wish I didn't.
Well, that's a bit sad.
Where I'm from, brothers, siblings are, it's different to most places.
Oh?
A
They're
brother
not
is a
human?
rival. Oh, very annoying. But a brother is a rival, not a friend.
How about to phrase it like this? Family from that region, they murder each other.
Well, that's very nice.
It's not.
Why would they murder each other?
Because we're competition.
Oh. Well, I mean, even if... Like, me and Jerica aren't, well, sisters or anything like that, but we still wouldn't try to murder each other. I mean, she might murder me now that I've bitten someone, but...
No, it's all about vying for position, and if one were to let one's guard down, say, because one trusted one sibling might stab you between the shoulder blades and leave you bleeding out to use you as a stepping stone for a higher position within the guild.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice.
No. Not necessarily.
If it's any consolation, Oren, I see you as family. And I wouldn't stab you in the back
I know you wouldn't.
or bite you, since you really are against it.
I just don't need another thing controlling my life. But,
Oh, I would never try to do that.
the term family means something very different to me. What I can say is... And he's going to take a deep breath and sort of pinch the bridge of his nose like it's almost a painful thing. I trust you all. And he says it in a way that's almost disgusted.
Is it better if I call it a pack?
I like that. Yes.
And you can see her tail wagging. She's still not fully inside. Inside the window.
You're going to hit that on the edge of the window and break it. He's going to sort of move her tail in through the window for her.
And I bet Flo, like, waking up everyone else. She's like, why are you throwing stuff?
No, I won't throw things out near you again. I am very sorry.
I'm very glad you're not gonna throw more stuff.
And I'm sorry to have startled you.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, you didn't like the mask.
The mask wasn't the problem. It's the owner that I have the problem with.
Well, it's
I mean,
almost the same thing.
Crown is just going to mutter, just hoping that Flo doesn't hear. Yeah, a mask might be, poisoned. It might be cursed. It might be other things.
Honestly, I probably should have set the thing on fire.
Yes. Death to all the things.
Yes. Set everything on fire. Wait, no.
Yes, please do. Specifically, Remus' beard.
Oh no. We don't set our friends on fire, Claret.
Are you saying friends don't set friends on fire?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Void. Bye, Void.
Hi. You said void, and my cat just headbutted me.
My cat is up there.
Mine is currently curled up in my arms.
Aw.
Mine just abandoned me.
Aw.
Oh no. Abandoned by your own void.
Oh, no, she's back now. She heard me.
Alright.
And coincidentally, I have exactly 0 pussy in my office. I mean, what?
Ah,
Yeah, the cat is here.
I have 3.
It's it's a few minutes after the talk concludes. The Romulus and Remus, you come to life as well, and you hear a tapping on the window. This window is getting a lot of action this day.
That window or the other window?
this window, the other one, the closed one.
Yeah.
You hear tapping, and then on like balancing just outside the glass is a large black rat.
We got a message, it seems.
Yes, Flo, I think that's yours.
Oh, it's not technically mine. It's well, you know what I mean.
It's yours, but mostly yours.
Tap 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 tap.
She will walk up to it.
Hello?
Hi.
Do you have a message?
Think so.
Oh, is there anything we can help you with?
Are you Bleakwood?
Mm-hmm.
Then I have a message. Can you open the glass?
And she will open. I don't think she ever closed it, but
No, other window.
Oh.
That window.
oh,
And the large wharf rat jumps in and sits on the bed and just.
Message?
In a bottle.
I bet he's starving.
Yes.
Aaron will pull out a small, a couple of crackers and a small wedge of cheese and stick it in front of the rat.
Rat grabs all of as much as it can in its front paws and just. Oh, mash it. Mash it. I was
Yes.
Big house. As soon as you can.
Okay.
What was the big house? Right, there's a square outside a big red brick building. In the middle of the square, near the big church. I forgot what it's called. You're supposed to talk to a bard there.
Bard.
Mm-hmm.
and she will look over at Oren.
I don't think he names me, dear.
No, but maybe you know them.
Maybe.
Because in Droam, some bards came in, and they usually know some of the other bards because it's the trademark.
I see. Raticus, dear. Do we know what the bard's name is?
I don't know.
And she looks at her rat.
My master calls it. Shut up, you loud.
Oh,
Not familiar with him.
They play Plinky lute. He plays the lute.
Ah, okay. That narrows it down to every other bard in this game.
There's only one part in the square.
Thank you.
Do you want to know something funny?
Mm?
I think also Flo knows how to play the lute.
Hmm.
She does, and she has one as well. Oh god.
That's great.
She's not a bard though.
No.
Oh. He wears green clothes, plays lute, and in the square. Talk to Bard, he'll tell you.
What species?
I don't know. You all look the same to me. Like that one. And it points to Remus.
Ah. Thank you.
I have cheese.
Do
And stuffs his face with cheese and bite. Runs away.
Oh, thank you for telling. I guess we're meeting a bard.
1983.
I'll try not to be all territorial this time.
Alright.
So what's the plan today?
Apparently meet a bard.
Yeah, a proper one.
Oh, really?
Excuse me?
Shots fired.
Excuse me? Oren is staring at you with his hands on his hips and his head cocked.
Just his head. I'm joking.
Do we really disrespect the man that can shit your pants for you?
All I'm saying, Oren, is it's been a while since you've played us some music.
Ah. I will remedy that later.
Sounds like a plan.
A real bard indeed.
I think you made him mad.
That's Remus's job, isn't it? To piss everybody off.
Craren will, in Elvish, mutter to Oren as well. So, I'm going to assume that you enjoy things in much the same way I do. What I'm wondering, do you have some of these? And is going to have a small expose of poisons and things of the sort. Does any of these spark interest for your soon-to-be exchange with Remus?
You're a paralytic.
Some of them.
Or perhaps one that causes excruciating stomach cramps, but not death.
I have poisons for sleeping. I have poisons for paralyzing. I have poisons for most things.
Quite honestly, I'm probably just going to find some stinging nettles or poison ivy and stick them in his bed tonight.
Do you think we have simpler things? Do you think we have any ipecac in the area?
Oh, quite probably.
I'm going to assume that he wouldn't say no to some spiced up soup later on.
Yes. Or I can just stab him in the kneecap.
Both.
All right. Well, breakfast had, and you're ready for the day.
All right, long rest.
Yes, all of you have a long rest.
Score.
And
The longest of all rests.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Maybe not the longest of long rests.
No, then we would have been dead.
And that would have cut this campaign rather abruptly short.
Mhm.
And the good thing is, you guys still have Fiery Festival Feast.
Yes.
But I have my 5th level spell slot back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I do that at dinner.
Because that's one of those things. I've had that discussion over the years. I both agree and don't agree with bards being full casters. There's no real mechanical. I mean, there's very few mechanical points where it makes sense for bards to be full casters in that sense. But that's a different discussion for a different day. But
That's fair.
I mean, mechanically, how they are written, they are wizards with less drawbacks.
They have a
Fewer.
much less effective spell pool, though.
I mean, from a multitude selection, yeah, but you can also choose from any spell
Yeah.
family you so damn please. Wizard
See,
can't.
the way I see it is wizards tend to look good, bards tend to make the others look good.
Yeah.
Like, they're not really a combatant as much as a wizard can be.
From how they are written, I give you that. But yeah,
Yeah.
different. But
You can tweak it.
Yeah.
But generally, unless you're doing some epic tweaking, they're more a support caster, which then makes sense.
yeah, I'm not necessarily arguing on the
Yeah.
finer points in that sense, but it's like. But you can be a support class without being a full caster, because
That's fair.
Yeah.
that's not your bread and butter in that sense.
No. For me,
Anyway.
yeah, we can discuss bards all day. It's almost like you have 2 bard mains in this voice chat.
What do you mean?
Okay, make that 3 bard mains in this
I mean,
voice chat.
Bards are
yes,
terrible.
which is, I'm just saying we can discuss that at any other time, because we, and by we I mean DM and I have already wasted literal days discussing this back and forth.
Yep. All right. Well, breakfast is the usual fare of bacon, bread, cheese, and drinks of your choice.
Aaron is drinking milk and
And
playing music angrily.
Is Oren, for the same reason you give milk to people who have managed to contract some form of poisonous substance, preparing himself internally?
No, he just is not drinking anything alcoholic right now.
Coffee is an option.
He does not trust the water right now.
That is fair. That is
If
fair.
it came out of a cow's boob, it's probably safe.
Yay, teats for everyone.
So for now, milk.
Definitely more milk to the elves, or something. That's how the old saying goes.
yes.
Why did I get the picture of Terris's character trying to milk the male goat right now.
Yeah, I mean, what?
Oh god, that was funny as shit.
I feel so
That's from another
bad
campaign,
for Potato.
and
That was a throwback for 3 years ago.
Ah,
Different god.
my poor fucking halfling.
we tried to play an old school Ascensions campaign, and Terris's character was very sheltered.
And tried to milk a male goat. And the milk was sticky.
And a little bit salty.
The goat was happy though, I'm sure.
And my
Yeah.
poor halfling had to try and explain the difference between a male and a female goat.
Alright. You
But yeah. Different strokes for different folks.
There are definitely some strokes.
alright. You
Several
have
of them.
you have a destination sort of.
Excellent.
And you have a description of how to get there, sort of.
Yes.
Sort of. Yeah,
Yeah, you've been given a big building made out of red bricks in front of a market square near a church.
Yay!
And a large square in front of a church. And I think you can have until next time to figure out where that is.